Good day, esteemed researchers and curious minds tuning in from around the globe. Today, we delve into the fascinating world of geographical data visualization with our paper, a comparative study of techniques of visualization of distributions for geographical data. We'll explore the efficiency of interaction techniques in representing risk, uncertainty, and comparisons, and address the challenges users face with existing methods. Get ready to journey with us into the realm of visual metaphors, user studies, and intriguing insights. Let's begin. Our research evaluates the efficiency of an interaction technique in representing risk, uncertainty, and comparisons, building on previous literature exploring similar analytical tasks. However, we've found that users often express fear and distrust in existing tools' interaction functionality. They also face challenges in following transitions and making visual inferences. To address these issues, we've employed a unique study methodology. We used a three-part questionnaire for data collection, which involved both qualitative and quantitative aspects. We also provided training to familiarize users with the visualization technique. Importantly, our tests were conducted under supervision, with the direction of metaphors randomized to ensure unbiased results. This rigorous approach has allowed us to gather valuable insights into the effectiveness of our interaction technique. Diving into the technical results of our study, we found that the interaction technique demonstrated superior performance in terms of accuracy, time, and confidence for a variety of tasks. This means that users were able to complete tasks more accurately and quickly, and felt more confident in their results when using this technique. However, it's important to note that the interaction technique did not perform as well when it came to estimating averages. In this particular task, the hypothetical map technique took the lead, showing the best results. This suggests that while the interaction technique has many strengths, there are still areas where other techniques may be more effective. Let's delve into the heart of our research. We've developed an interface for visual metaphors, as you can see in this image. Our primary objective was to evaluate the efficiency of an interaction technique that represents risk, uncertainty, and comparisons. This was not a random choice, but rather a well-thought-out decision based on previous literature that explored similar analytical tasks. We wanted to build on that knowledge and push the boundaries of what we know about these techniques. Our motivation was to contribute to this field and provide valuable insights that could potentially improve the way we handle these tasks. Our study identified several issues users face with existing visualization tools. These include a fear and distrust in the interaction functionality, difficulty in finding logic to answer questions, and challenges in following transitions and making visual inferences. To address these issues, we developed a three-part questionnaire inserted directly into the visualizations for data collection. The first part of the questionnaire is qualitative and aims to map the participant's profile. The second part is quantitative and measures the efficiency of the technique under study. The third part is qualitative again, and it collects the participant's opinion on the visualization. This approach allows us to gather comprehensive data on user experience and interaction with the visualization tools. In the next part of our presentation, we will delve into the results and discussions based on the responses we received from this questionnaire. We'll explore how these insights can help us improve the design and functionality of visualization tools. In our study, we took a structured approach to data collection. We used a questionnaire divided into three parts, each serving a unique purpose. The first part was qualitative, focusing on personal issues to map the participant's profile. The second part was quantitative, involving the user study part itself, the tasks, and aimed to measure the efficiency of the technique under study. The third part was qualitative again, providing a textual field for participants to share their thoughts on the visualization. Before diving into the second part of the questionnaire, we provided training to familiarize users with the visualization technique. This was crucial to ensure that the users understood how the technique worked before they started using it. The execution of the tests was carried out under supervision. We randomized the direction of the metaphors to ensure that neither the researcher nor the user could control it. This approach helped us capture the user's natural comments and reactions, providing us with valuable insights into the user experience. Our research proposes a novel interaction technique for visual analysis of geographic data. This technique was evaluated using a comprehensive three-part questionnaire, which included qualitative and quantitative sections, as well as a section for user feedback. Diving deeper into our methodology, we employed three visual metaphors in our study: the interactive map, or IM, the dot map, or DM, and the hypothetical outcomes maps, or OM. The IM supports various tasks through implemented interactions, while the DM visually represents the distribution corresponding to a specific region. The on the other hand, uses samples from different distributions as input to a choropleth. To ensure the integrity of our study, each metaphor was hosted individually for each user. This approach allowed us to gather rich data and insights into the effectiveness of our proposed technique. We believe that these findings will contribute significantly to the field of visual analysis of geographic data. Our research involved a comprehensive training and data collection process. We familiarized users with the visualization technique through a dedicated training session. The tests were conducted under supervision, and we ensured the randomization of metaphor direction to maintain objectivity. To capture the user's natural reactions and comments, we employed the Think Aloud protocol. Moving on to our hypotheses and experiment design, the study was designed to validate our assumptions about the performance of the proposed techniques. These hypotheses revolved around the accuracy of the techniques, the user's response time, and the impact of various factors on the results. We evaluated the outcomes based on accuracy, time, and precision, providing a holistic view of the effectiveness of our techniques. Our key findings revealed that the interaction technique outperforms in terms of accuracy, time efficiency, and confidence when it comes to tasks such as extracting value, comparing distributions, and identifying extremes. However, it falls short in estimating averages, where the hypothetical map technique takes the lead. Interestingly, we noticed a commonality in the behavior of point map techniques and hypothetical maps across certain tasks. Despite its efficiency, the automation aspect of the interaction technique led to some skepticism among users. Our technical results reveal some intriguing implications. Firstly, while the interaction technique shows promise in certain tasks, it doesn't excel in all. This suggests a need for refining the technique or employing different techniques for different tasks. Secondly, we noticed a certain level of distrust in the automation of the interaction technique. This indicates a need for user education or a more transparent process to build user confidence. Lastly, we observe similar behavior between point map techniques and hypothetical maps. This similarity could be a potential avenue for future research, opening up new possibilities for improving these techniques. Our research has shown that the interaction technique outperforms in terms of accuracy, time, and confidence measure. It has proven to be particularly effective for tasks such as extracting value, comparing distributions, and finding extremes. However, it's important to note that it did not fare as well in the task of estimating the average. In this specific task, the hypothetical map technique showed superior results. Despite its overall effectiveness, the interaction technique does have its limitations, which we must consider as we continue to refine and improve upon it. In our study, we observed a common behavior between point map techniques and hypothetical maps in certain tasks. This similarity suggests that these techniques may share underlying principles or mechanisms. However, we also noticed a degree of user distrust, the automation of the calculation process, and the straightforward provision of answers were met with skepticism. Users seemed to be wary of the ease with which they could obtain answers, indicating a potential barrier to the adoption of these techniques. Lastly, we identified personal factors as potential limitations. In particular, inherent insecurity can affect how users interact with the technique. This highlights the importance of considering user psychology in the design and implementation of such techniques. In conclusion, while our technique showed promise, these findings underscore the need for further research and refinement. Our study has shed light on several key findings, but it also opens up avenues for further investigation. For instance, we need to delve deeper into how the number of regions influences responses. We also aim to explore additional variations of metaphors, with a particular focus on the point mapping technique. Looking ahead, we have several recommendations for future research. We suggest conducting new tests that compare these techniques using synthetic data. This will provide a more controlled environment to evaluate their effectiveness. Additionally, we believe there is untapped potential in the database used in our study, which warrants further exploration. In conclusion, while our research has made significant strides, there's still much to uncover. We look forward to the exciting discoveries that future investigations will undoubtedly bring.